안녕하세요. Hi, my name's Hugo and this is just a small video telling you a little bit about myself, about why I want to teach in South Korea and also why I think I would be a good teacher for this role. So, my full name is Hugo Jack Gideon Ingram. I'm 25 years old and I was born and raised in London, England. For my university education, I studied firstly at the University of Birmingham, where I did resource and applied geology, but this degree I feel wasn't really the right one for me. So after my second year, I finished my exams, I received a diploma in higher education, and then I switched over to Queen Mary University of London, and this is where I did my Bachelor of Science in Business Management, and I achieved a first class honours. After this, I also have achieved a TEFL certificate, which was 140 hours with 20 hours in class. The reason why I want to live and teach in South Korea, quite simply, is because it was the place that captivated me the most on my travels. It was there in Seoul where I finally kind of decided and realised that this is exactly where I would like to begin my teaching career. When I was there, firstly the people were so great to me and I made some really good friends that I would love to see again. Also the food was amazing, the kind of food that I would happily eat for a whole year without ever getting sick of it. And also the culture was actually very interesting, and the way that people live there is something that I would like to adapt to and become part of. Also finally the language, because languages are very important to me. I myself am bilingual because my mother is from Finland and my father was Italian and English. So I speak Finnish fluently, and I speak some Italian, and I've also been studying French for the last 10 years. So I do love an opportunity to pick up a new language. So this is something that I'm looking forward to as well. And seeing as that the Korean language rolls off the tongue and is so beautiful, I look forward to learning that. There's a few reasons why I think that I would be a good teacher and an asset to any school that I become part of. Although I haven't had any formal experience such as teaching in a school, when I was in the University of Birmingham, I became part of the Nordic Language Society and eventually I became the Vice President. During this time also, I started a Finnish language club and gave weekly lessons to a class of about 15 people who were interested, and this ran very successfully and gave me a good taste of teaching, which I really enjoyed. Also before that, during my time in the Finnish National Service in the army, because I was bilingual, there was about another 15 soldiers on the base whose Finnish was very poor. So I think it was twice or 3 times a week I was required to give them lessons because I had very proficient English and Finnish. So I was basically teaching them a lot of the key terminology that would be used on day-to-day situations and other terminology that would be very useful throughout the time in the army. So with these two experiences where I've had to, informally teach, they actually changed my mind a lot about what I wanted to do, because I felt that it was a very rewarding experience, and this is something that spurred me on to continue to want to teach in the future. Generally also, I think I'm a very patient and approachable person. I'm very friendly and I'm happy, I'm a very smiley person, and it takes a lot to get me annoyed, but I think in the end you still need to be disciplined when the time is right. But I managed to keep a smile on my face for 90% of the time. So I think that in the classroom would translate very well. I have a lot of patience for children and it would be a real pleasure to work with them, and I'm just looking forward to that opportunity. So I think, me as a person, I think I'm very well suited to teaching. I'm very calm and I think I'm quite knowledgeable and intelligent, which are all quite important factors, as well as a little bit of discipline to make a good teacher. I would just like to thank you for watching this video and giving me your time, and hopefully we'll be hearing from each other soon. I have one final point to make, that I do understand that this haircut that I have here is slightly inappropriate and unprofessional, especially to be working in a school environment. But I can assure you that upon any contract offer and entering the country, this haircut will be removed, and I'm actually planning to remove it within the next couple of days. Other than that, I thank you again for your time, and 안녕히 계세요.
Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to